pet parents and furry friends. Welcome back to Furry Friends and Fun, Pillows Talk, where we get cozy, share some laughs, and of course talk about our favorite fur babies. I'm your host, Emma, and tonight we're diving into some of our most cherished memories with our pets. Joining me are two of my favorite pet-loving pals, Ava and Oliver. Hey, you two!
Hey, Emma. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited for this one. There's nothing I love more than reminiscing about all the sweet and silly moments with my little furball Daisy.
Good evening, everyone. I must say, this is quite the topic. I've got a few tales up my sleeve that are bound to tickle your fancy. Who doesn't love a good trip down memory lane, especially when it's filled with wagging tails and wet noses?
Exactly, Oliver. Our pets bring so much joy and laughter into our lives, and those memories are just priceless. So let's get started. Ava, what's one of your favorite memories with Daisy?
Oh, there are so many, but one that always stands out is the day I took Daisy to the beach for the first time. She was just a puppy, and I wasn't sure how she'd react to the water. But as soon as we got there, she bolted straight for the waves. Watching her bounce in and out of the water, chasing the surf and digging in the sand, it was pure joy. She even made friends with a seagull. Of course, I had to keep her from chasing it too far, but seeing her so happy and carefree was just the best feeling.
That's brilliant, Ava. There's something about the beach that just brings out the best in dogs. I had a similar experience with Rufus, though mine involves a rather mischievous twist. It was a crisp autumn day, and I decided to take Rufus to the park for a nice, long walk. Little did I know, he had other plans. We were strolling along when he suddenly spotted a rather large pile of leaves. Before I could say bangers and mash, Rufus was diving headfirst into the pile, disappearing entirely. I panicked for a moment, but then I heard this muffled barking. And next thing I know, he pops out covered in leaves, looking quite pleased with himself. It was like he'd discovered his own personal playground. We spent the next hour playing in those leaves, and to this day, it's one of my favorite memories.
I love that. Dogs have such a knack for finding joy in the simplest things, don't they? It's those unexpected moments that really stick with us. For me, one of my favorite memories with Ruby was our first hiking trip together. We went up this beautiful trail that led to a waterfall. Ruby was so curious, sniffing every rock and tree along the way. When we finally reached the waterfall, she just sat down and stared at it, like she was in complete awe. It was one of those rare moments where she was totally still, just taking it all in. And then, of course, she decided to jump into the water, getting us both soaked. But seeing her so happy and at peace made it all worth it.
That sounds magical, Emma. I think those moments when our pets just connect with nature are so special. It's like they're showing us how to really live in the moment.
Indeed. And it's these memories that remind us why we cherish our pets so much. They bring us out of our heads and into the here and now, with nothing but love and a wagging tail.
Absolutely. And I think these stories also highlight how much our pets enrich our lives. Whether it's a beach day, a romp through the leaves, or a peaceful hike, these moments stay with us forever. They remind us of the pure, unfiltered joy that our pets bring into our lives every day.
Totally. And I'm sure our listeners have some amazing memories of their own. We'd love to hear them too. So if you're listening, drop us a message or share your favorite pet memory with us on social media. Let's keep the good vibes going.
Yes, indeed. Nothing like a bit of shared joy to brighten up the day. So don't be shy. Folks, let's hear those stories.
Well, that's it for today's episode of Furry Friends and Fun, Pillows Talk. Thank you, Ava and Oliver, for sharing your wonderful memories. And to our listeners, we hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane with us. Don't forget to check out our blog at A Glamorous Paw Life for more tips, stories, and everything you need to give your pet the glamorous life they deserve. Until next time, because every pet deserves a glamorous life. See you soon, friends.